Welcome back to the Christian Sports Podcast. We are officially in the 2026 NBA playoffs, and this episode covers everything from April 13th through today's day, which is April 20th. Games 1 and 2 are done. Games 1 are done, and Game 2 are completely starting. And we already have storylines, upsets, and history. Let's break down the playoffs and analytically, but first, roll it. Right now, most series are 1-0 with one exception. The Cleveland Cavaliers leads 2-0 and the only team with real early control. Higher seeds dominate overall except for one big upset. The Orlando Magic completely shocked the Detroit Pistons, and that's the biggest storyline so far. The game of the last 2 weeks is, of course, the Magic versus the Pistons game. This is the game of the 2 weeks. Why? Because only upset in the first round. Number 1 seed lost at home. Playoff tone setter. And here's the analytics. The Magic controls the pace. Efficient scoring from Paolo Banchero. The Pistons struggled in half-court offense. This game changed the entire East bracket. And here are the players of the last 3 weeks. Number 1, Victor Wembanyama in this playoff debut. He dropped 35 points. 21 in the first half, and completely dominated on the board. And by the way, he is your first ever unanimously defensive player of the year. So congratulations to Victor Wembanyama. You are completely already history. By the way, he's only in like his 3rd year. This is completely insane. But his immediate playoff superstar impact is completely crazy. Number 2 is Nikola Jokic. He controlled the game with completely elite passing plus efficiency, still the best offensive engine in basketball. Number 3, surprisingly, is Paolo Banchero. Me personally, I kind of been hating on Paolo for like the past, maybe ever since his whole entire year started, because I knew Paolo Banchero was going to be but because of their 3-point shooters and completely lack thereof. They only got one, and that's Desmond Bane, who's a solid 3-point shooter. He's just not, like top tier, like up in the upper echelon of 3-point shooters, but he's still a solid one. But he led the only upset with efficient scoring and a big game performance, a stand-up play against Paolo Banchero. And now let's start the breakdown. The first one, we got the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the 8th seed Phoenix Suns. OKC leads the series 1-0. Game 1 was a complete blowout, 119-84 in the Oklahoma City Thunder's favor. OKC dominated every single metric: defensive rating elite, forced turnovers equals easy points. This is the most one-sided series so far. Expect a sweep or complete 4-1. Another team is the San Antonio Spurs, which is the 2 seed versus the 7 seed Portland Trail Blazers. Game 1, of course, Wemby dropped 35 and they completely beat the Portland Trail Blazers. The Spurs rim protection is completely overwhelming, and the Blazers completely struggled to score inside. If Portland can't space the floor, this ends quickly. Spurs and complete 5 games. Next, we got the 3-seeded Denver Nuggets versus the 6-seed Minnesota Timberwolves. In Game 1, Jokic and Murray completely dominated. Jokic and Murray completely dominated, but the Nuggets controlled the pace. The Timberwolves rely too much on their defense. This series will be completely half-court heavy, slower pace, but the Nuggets edge out in experience and in plus. I got the Nuggets in 7 games. But next, we got the 4-seeded Los Angeles Lakers versus the 5-seed Rockets. So far, the Lakers lead with 1-0, a historic moment for LeBron James and Bronny James. The Lakers controlled half court. The Rockets rely on their pace plus youth. And the most unpredictable series could go to 7, could go 6, could even go 4, maybe even 5. Who honestly knows, yo? Next, we got the aforementioned Detroit Pistons, number 1 seed versus the 8 seed Orlando Magic. Magic lead 1-0. Magic win 111-98. The Pistons struggled offensively. Magic played faster and freer. But this is the big question. Can the Detroit offense / their defense adjust to now, Paolo is completely, might be unleashed, but can Detroit adjust? This series just became dangerous. Still leading Pistons learn turn, but now I got maybe a 7-6 games. 7-6 games. But next we got the 2-seed Boston Celtics versus 7-seed Philadelphia 76ers. The 76ers completely blew out the Philadelphia. The Celtics completely blew out the Sixers. 123-91. The Celtics spacing was completely elite, and the Sixers could not defend the perimeter. If this game continues, expect a sweep or another 5-game series. Another series is the 3-seeded Knicks versus the 6-seeded Hawks. Knicks lead 1-0, game 1, 113-102. The Knicks physicality completely matters. Hawks rely on scoring runs. If the Hawks get hot, series extend. But if the Knicks still control pace, expect a 6-game series. Next, we got the 4-seeded Cavs versus the 5-seeded Raptors. The Cavs, like I said, lead 2-0. Cavs take full control with their balanced offense and defensive consistency. Only team with real control so far. This series might go 4, 5, 6, even 7. That was not a joke, by the way. That was not a joke. But tonight's game will, of course, be the Hawks versus the Knicks, Timberwolves versus the Nuggets. And these games would definitely show if lower seeds can respond, or will the top teams take completely full control. Okay, and now here are the key playoff analytics. It is blowouts show true gaps. Number 2, turnovers equals the biggest playoff stat so far. Number 3, half-court offense completely win games. Number 4, defensive is the deciding factor in series early. Number 5, experience matters, aka the Nuggets, the Lakers, and the Celtics. But on to something even more special than just the NBA. We're talking about the Bible scripture of the day. It is James 1:2. Blessed is the only one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life. Playoffs are about pressure. The teams that endure it completely win, but we're just getting started. Next episode, we will see who goes up 2-0, who ties it, and who starts collapsing. I will see you then. This will be Wednesday, so expect an episode by Wednesday. But this has been the Christian Sports Podcast. I'm out.